Excuse me, is my food almost ready? You won't be eating. Ha! Now just leave. What the heck? Why did you call our HQ? You better be responsible for this.
Trouble Busters!
My butt hurts. And I'm hungry. I was so looking forward to this reservation. Why am I going through this? My name is Tom. I'm a terrific young man who's proud of myself. I've been hearing about this high-end sushi restaurant, and I finally got a reservation. I thought I was going to enjoy great food and great drinks here, but... Excuse me, is my food almost ready? Huh? It's been about an hour since I got seated, and I'm still waiting for my food. What? I thought you're just a kid who's waiting to be interviewed or something. No, I'm not. I mean, why would I be sitting at the counter if I'm here for an interview? Oh, I see. I wasn't going to hire you anyway. Ha! Okay, so now that you know that I'm your customer, can I get some sushi? Of course. Are you okay with my selections? Yes. Why won't he even apologize? I thought this was supposed to be a superb restaurant. This is actually the worst restaurant that I've ever been at. But then I spent so much time and effort getting this reservation. I'm going to eat some nice sushi no matter what. But it's been 2 hours since I got seated. This is getting ridiculous. Hey, chef. What? I've been waiting. Where's my sushi? I've been waiting for almost 3 hours now, and I haven't even had a single grain of rice. Oh, we prioritize rich customers. What do you mean you prioritize rich customers? You said you're okay with my selections. Look at those nicely dressed people eating my selections. I select my customers to those who seem to be able to afford our food. And I select to let you eat if I have enough raw materials for you. So does that mean no matter how long I wait, you won't be eating? Ha! Now just leave. What the heck? I've been hearing great things about your restaurant, and I worked so hard to get this reservation. Not my problem. It takes a lot of prepping to make the best sushi in town. Prepping? But I do have a reservation. You knew I was coming. What would you do if you were about to go hiking on Mount Everest and your friend joined you with a shirt and shorts? You'll probably stop him from joining you at all. How does that have anything to do with this? It's the exact same thing. You don't deserve to eat the world's best sushi. I mean, look at you. You don't look like a business owner. I'm not, but what does that have to do with anything? An ordinary working person like you doesn't deserve to eat our sushi. Aren't you an ordinary working person? You work here. I'm a working person, but I'm a wonderful working person with the best skills to serve the best sushi. Would you argue with a national baseball player that he's just a working person? I wouldn't, but you're not a baseball player. But the same concept applies here between you and I. We're not the same species. Do you have any skills that make you stand out in the crowd? You live a lazy and sloppy life, don't you? You keep telling yourself that you're better than what you are, don't you? Oh, man. Sounds like I'm about right. I was about to tell him I'm your customer, but I knew that arguing with the chef is not going to feed me. The longer I stay here, he'll just keep humiliating me. Oh, forget it. I'm gonna make you regret this, though. I was furious. But to be honest, I was also glad that I didn't end up eating his sushi, too. Go ahead and be proud of your world's best sushi. You're not gonna be proud for too long. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters! What the heck happened? Oh, that's that bastard. I knew it was him. It couldn't be anyone else. Which floor?
I'm going to the 37th floor too, you bastard! Why did you call our HQ? You better be responsible for this.
Oh, you better be responsible for yourself! Do you even realize what you have done?
Yes, I do! I followed my policy by heart and kicked out filthy customers like you!
It's true that there are some bougie restaurants out there that require proper attire. I would have understood if your restaurant was one of those kinds.
If you understand, why in the world did you complain to our HQ?
You don't even have a dress code at your restaurant, and you chose to refuse service to me, who wouldn't complain about this. I'm not in the wrong here.
I only make sushi for people I like.
You should only say that when you own your own place.
I'm a manager. I pretty much own the place.
No, you don't. Your restaurant hires you to manage the restaurant, and that's how you make money. I'm assuming your HQ called you over regarding the complaint that they got about you. Let me tell you that the fact that you didn't serve me isn't too much of a problem here.
What do you mean?
We'll talk about that a little later. Let me gift you a normal-sized trouble.
What? Normal size?
Yup, a normal-sized trouble. I have our entire conversation recorded from that night.
What the?
All right, we're here.
Oh, Mr. President? Oh my God, Mr. President!
Tom told me everything that happened the other night.
What the? Wait, do you know this kid?
Tom is the son of Mr. President.
Wait, what the fudge is going on?
So I heard you told my son that he doesn't deserve to eat your sushi.
No, sir, that's not true.
But you kicked him out of your restaurant.
No, that's not true. Tom misunderstood things just a little.
Misunderstood? How so?
Yes, the moment I saw Tom, I knew he wasn't just an ordinary person. I also knew that he is the best customer that we'll ever serve.
Stop! You're lying!
Why did you refuse service to me then?
I didn't have the right ingredients to satisfy you.
Well then, explain this.
Oh, we prioritize rich customers. You won't be eating. Ha! Now just leave.
This sounds like you were kicking me out, right?
Indeed, this sounds like you refused service to Tom because you thought Tom is not a rich customer. This is absolutely unacceptable. You cannot refuse service to our guests by whether they look rich or poor. Is this how you normally serve our guests?
No, sir. This case was a bit different. I truly didn't have the ingredients that could satisfy Tom, so I didn't know what to do.
So you're saying that you're okay serving those unsatisfactory ingredients to other guests?
His branch had one of the highest quality tuna and yellowtail. I wonder what could have been the reason Tom couldn't be served with those.
You better have an explanation.
Come to think about it, I recall Tom looking like he wasn't hungry at all.
Are you sure about that?
There's no way I wasn't hungry. All I had was hot tea. The worst part about your service is when I went to the restroom, I came back to see that you switched my chair to a kid's chair. I've never seen any grown man do something so immature. My butt was hurting because the chair was so tiny, and people were looking at me like a weirdo. It was very humiliating.
I thought you left the restaurant.
But my belongings were there!
I thought you forgot and left them behind.
So you leave your guests' forgotten belongings around without properly storing them?
I was busy.
The other chefs told me that all you do is just stand around and do nothing.
That's because everyone else is jealous that they're not the manager, and they're looking for something to complain about.
But that also tells me the type of leadership you have with your team.
Last month, employees from the entire chain filled out a survey. Out of the 20 employees you have, June, there is one team member who marked satisfied with the work environment and 19 team members who marked extremely dissatisfied with the work environment. This means that only 5% of employees at your branch are happy working there, which is just you. pardon my language, but just the butthead manager.
What? Really? Oh, don't be surprised. You should have known that no one liked you. Hey, Lucy.
Yes, is it okay if I go ahead and continue?
Go ahead.
For the team members who stated that they are dissatisfied, we asked what the reasons were. Let me read out what they said. The manager is terrible and doesn't do anything. The manager always takes the credit. The manager blames the team when something goes wrong. He never takes responsibilities or watches behind the team's back.
Oh, stop!
He's nice to younger, pretty female employees, but mean to male employees. He farted on my hand and I want to sue him. He's filthy inside out.
Please, stop!
Oh, look at who's pathetic now.
Those bastards are so rude!
What goes around comes back around, huh?
We were planning on calling you over regardless, then this whole thing happened when you kicked me out of your restaurant.
Why can't everyone just tell me in person? This is not fair!
It's not fair to them that you're power tripping with your manager position, isn't it?
You look like you had no idea how everyone else felt about you.
I'm not going to forgive them when I go back to my store.
I wonder if you're ever going to go back.
Huh?
As the survey tells us, your management skills are terrible. You used to be such a hard worker when you started working for us, but look at you now. Not only does your team hate you, but your service sucks.
I have pride in what I do, you just don't know it.
I don't think so.
You are fake, and you are arrogant.
You also haven't even apologized to Tom. A wild red panda would be even more humane than you.
I made mistakes because there were huge misunderstandings. I can't apologize every time I make these mistakes.
It's not about whether you can't or not, it's about how you should.
If you have an unhappy customer, you apologize. This is extremely basic if you work in the hospitality industry.
Not to mention you're a manager. You get paid for apologizing before any of your team members do.
You don't even fulfill your basic job functions. You lie, you give excuses, you blame others.
We're done with you. You will no longer be going back to our restaurant.
Oh, shut up! I don't even want to go back to that restaurant.
Wow. All right.
He's throwing a tantrum.
I'm an experienced chef. I could write my experience with you guys on my resume and I'll easily find a new job.
Oh yeah? Well, good luck with that.
I'm a better person than you bastard! If only your father wasn't the president of this company, you would be homeless by now! Anyways, you better keep the record straight that you discharged me, not the other way around! Make sure you pay me respect by compensating my unemployment!
Pay respect to you?
Just because I had a small incident with a customer, you guys are bullying me. I wouldn't want to work with guys like you. I hope you regret losing a great employee like me, Mr. President.
How do you even stay so confident?
Whatever. I can say anything to you now, right? You're not my boss anymore. All right, I'm gonna go home and enjoy being a couch potato for the next few weeks.
You're not going to get any unemployment benefits.
Huh?
As a matter of fact, you'll be paying out around the amount that people normally get paid for unemployment.
What are you talking about? All I had was a small argument with you, kid. There's no way I'm going to be liable for that much money to compensate. I'm going to call the cops if you're going to harass me like that.
Go ahead, call them.
Huh?
We know you were giving away some of the fish that your restaurant was purchasing from the vendors to another restaurant.
What?
As you know, my father owns a sushi restaurant chain. I can tell whether the food quality is good or not just by looking.
Maybe ordinary people might not catch the difference, but we're all professionals. We can tell.
We already know that you were serving our guests with cheap fish that you bought from random supermarkets.
I don't know anything about that. It wasn't me.
Would you like to explain this to us then?
That was for my family.
Okay then, what about this?
How do you even have these photos?
After Tom reported to us about what he noticed, we went ahead and placed some surveillance cameras around the restaurant.
The only people who knew about the cameras were Mr. President, his son, and I.
This is an invasion of privacy!
We installed cameras for our security purposes. How are we invading your privacy?
Wait, were you guys following me around?
We went ahead and hired a detective to get some evidence.
Oh God! Oh God!
Oh, do I hear you finally realizing where this is taking you?
After conducting some investigations, we already know that you were giving away our fish to another restaurant for 8 years for your own profit.
Hold on! Are you trying to prosecute me about this?
Of course you're going to be prosecuted.
How do you even ask that question? Did you think we're just gonna let you get away with this?
We also calculated the amount of money that you owe us for this.
We also know that you've been taking the profit you get to your savings as your retirement plan.
Oh God! Oh my God! Don't tell me you heard this from...
We heard it from Matthew, your accomplice.
That bastard! How could he betray me?
Matthew has left us with a message for you. June, I'll see you in prison.
Oh no! This can't be true. Hold on, guys. This must be a mistake.
You can't give us any excuses. We had a professional detective look into everything, inside out.
That's right. Stop giving excuses and admit to your sins.
Not that admitting will undo your 8 years of embezzlement.
Or your 8 years of theft.
Theft? How do I even get prosecuted for both embezzlement and theft?
You were stealing fish from our restaurant and selling it for your own profit. That constitutes theft.
But then they gave us fish too. Doesn't that even things out?
And you traded those fish with the about-to-expire fish going on discount at the supermarket.
Good tuna, bad tuna, good tuna. Nope, no one wants to do duck, duck, quack with sushi.
You also need to admit to the fact that you made our guests consume low-quality fish.
Oh, that's right! You wouldn't want the public to find out about this, would you? Your reputation will go on fire! You could lose your job too, Mr. President! Look who's laughing now! Well then, let's just forget and forgive everything and live smart.
I'm going to step down from my position.
What?
I can't live with myself being in this position, knowing that my lack of vigilance on what you've been up to has caused our restaurant guests to consume products that are not up to our standard and pride.
But Dad, that wasn't your fault.
I'm responsible for promoting June from a chef to a manager. I can't blame anyone else for making that decision.
So does this mean I'm innocent?
Of course not.
June, we will be filing a police report for theft, and we will be filing a lawsuit as well.
Police report and a lawsuit? Isn't that a bit too much? Sir, why don't we just relax, forget and forgive?
You're not in a position to ask for forgiveness.
Oh, come on, please. I'm still young and I can't have criminal records. Think about how many years of my life I'll be missing out if I get thrown into prison. My life is going to be ruined. Look, I'll give you half of the money that I've been saving, so please don't.
You are a worthless, filthy criminal from head to toe. You will never be making sushi for anyone in a restaurant ever in your life again.
But I'm a skilled chef with lots of experience.
Your hands are filthy. You've done way too many dirty things with those hands. No one wants to eat anything that your filthy hands make.
I just wanted to make some profits.
My father is a man with ethics. Naturally, he doesn't tolerate criminals. Of course, he had no mercy when it came to June's incident. We called the police and June was arrested on the spot. June's embezzlement and theft was costing $120,000 for my dad's company. The court considered the amount of money that was stolen, the duration of his misconduct, and all other damages that he's caused to the business, including his poor leadership and horrible service. The court sentenced June to 9 years of imprisonment.
9 years from now, I'm already going to be 65. I can't do this anymore.
As for my father, he had to take some of the hit too. He took responsibility for what happened and decided to step down from his position. Time passed by quickly, and a year later... Hello, welcome!
Right this way, please.
My dad opened a brand new, affordable restaurant named Terrific Tom Sushi. He hired me as one of his chefs, and we work together every day to run our new restaurant. I've always enjoyed eating sushi, but never made one, so I'm sure I'll have to work hard to get better at what I do. But as you've probably figured out by now, I secretly admire what my father does, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make him proud.
Not so secret. Everyone knows that you admire your father.
You're not supposed to tell me that. We love sushi. Trouble Busters.